Hey guys, Plasmaster here, and welcome back to Plasmaster Plays for Glory. This is continuing my Iron Man mini-series. Sorry about no new episode last week. I was actually working on Ganon Style 2. If you haven't checked that out yet, please do. I really like the way it turned out, and it would be much appreciated if you could go and give that a watch. Anyways, this is my NES. My NES is alright. I've got an okay NES. An okay NES. Oh boy, I killed myself. Yeah. I've never played, well actually, no, I've played an Earthbound game. It was, well, actually Mother 3. So I guess Earthbound 2. And I lost all my save data, as what usually happens with... Like, I've noticed I have a pretty bad habit of that, you know, losing save data files for games. I guess it's just, I don't know. I didn't get too far in the game anyway, so, you know, it's nothing too lost. Yeah, that back throw is so stupid. Oh my gosh. I played, I think, one other match with this, against this player. He was not terribly smart, from what I remember. There's, I'm trying to remember what the other match was like. I guess I'll just kind of have to, find out when I watch it. What can I talk about? Wild Style, you guys voted for that on Twitter, so, yeah, that's gonna be my next, Smash Style montage, which is coming out on, is it this Friday? I can't remember, no, it's next week. Next week it's coming out, so, yeah, I'll talk about that more in a bit. Okay, so apparently I was wrong, and I did not play against that Meta Knight again. Instead, here is a Super Roly Mega Man. Those are fun, right? Those are real fun to play against. Anyways, this is my Captain Falcon. My Captain Falcon's, it's alright. Not great, but, you know, good enough, I guess. I mean, it's Falcon. I would love to do a Falcon montage someday, but I've already decided what my next montage after Wild Style is going to be, and that was a misinput. Ugh, those feel so bad whenever they happen. I have a lot of misinputs. I blame it partly on me playing on 3DS primarily, because the control pad doesn't have like the notches on it, so it can be a little difficult to kind of gauge what direction you're pointing in sometimes. Yeah, so Wild Style is going to be featuring Link, Zelda, Sheik, and Ganondorf. Clips of all those characters. Not Toon Link, just because, you know, it's supposed to be like kind of Breath of the Wild inspired, and while I mean, I don't know if Sheik appears in that game. I haven't played it yet, and I've been trying to avoid spoilers. But because the Sheikah is like a very prevalent element in that game, I figured, you know, Sheik was appropriate to have in it. And then of course you have to have the three Bears of the Triforce. I mean, I know Sheik is Zelda, but still. You know, it's basically Zelda, Link, and Ganondorf. After that, I'm doing, Equipment Style 3. I'm very excited about that, because I love doing those montages. They are so much fun. This guy loves to spam Crash Bomb and Charge Shot, his forward smash. I am at quite a disadvantage right now. I don't remember how this ends. I mean, obviously I win. you know, because it's the Iron Man. I guess that back air killed. Yeah, Equipment Style 3, though, very excited for that, because I love making those those custom moves, equipment montages. They're just so fun. Like, I go back and watch my old ones over and over again and love them every time. Alright, here's my villager. I actually used a secondary villager, and then I stopped. And that's the end of that story. Oh boy. I don't even know what tier villager's in anymore. I know he used to be A tier. Like a while ago. That was a few patches back, though. I mean, seriously. This guy, loved spamming that vision. I've actually been encountering a lot of Marth and Lucina's on For Glory lately, and I find that they use counter quite a bit, but with some of them, I think it's that they're trying to use the downward variation of Dancing Blade, and then they accidentally counter. Because sometimes when they're doing Dancing Blade, you know, they'll be on like the third, they'll be on like the second Dancing Blade hit, and they're trying to, I read that counter, got that hard punish with the tree. Yeah, but like they try to follow up with a downward variation. They accidentally tilt the control stick or control pad too far and end up countering instead. And sometimes those players will also try to, you know, use the upward variation and then accidentally use Dolphin Slash in neutral, which is not a good idea because you're left helpless after that. You're kind of open to punishes. Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know what the whole deal is with more Marth and Lucina's showing up on For Glory. I think it's because Marth and Lucina have started to ascend the tier list more, so all these For Glory players are like, oh, whoa, these characters are good, I think. You know, I bet I can just be good with this character by just playing them. You know? It's just kind of... I mean, people don't really seem to understand that, you know, it's not the character that makes you good at the game. Like, obviously there are characters that are better than others, but, you know, you're not gonna automatically be good at the game just because you play Bayonetta or Cloud, you know? And then, bowling ball and goodbye. Oh boy. Alright, now for my Olimar and Pikmin. This guy who was Shulk in the last match decided that if I could beat him as Villager, that he could beat me as Villager too. So he went Villager. And oh boy, is it fun to watch. Yeah, there, I don't know what to say, to be honest. Like, it just kind of annoys me when you're on For Glory and you're like, you beat somebody and then they go the character that you were just playing as, because they think that like, oh, I guess that character's good, I guess I could just beat this guy if I play as that character. Either that, or they're like, oh, I'm gonna show him how it's done, and then they completely make a fool of themselves. I mean, there are some cases where the person genuinely mains that character, and they want to play with their main, and it just happens to be the character you were just playing as. Did he just taunt? Like, I think he just taunted behind the tree. I don't know why he did that. I mean, like, there will be times where he's misspacing that bowling ball on the ledge, that's why I didn't kill. But yeah, people, I mean, there are times where I'll be playing as a character, like, I don't know, some character I don't play as very often, but still enjoy playing, from time to time. like, I'll play against somebody, and I'll lose, and I'll be like, alright, I'm gonna, you know, use my main against them, so that I can perform better. And, oh man, we got that watering can out. And then he taunted twice, I think. I wasn't having any of that. I was like, you're done, boy. But yeah, like, you know, and then I'll switch to Samus, and it just so happens that they beat me as Samus. So, you know, I know there are cases like that. And something I've noticed that villagers do a lot, aside from planting trees and spamming void rockets, is they'll pocket something, and then they'll immediately take it out of their pocket and like, use it or whatever. You know, they'll immediately throw it back. Like, they're not gonna wait to use it in a combo, or wait for a setup, or even use it for a setup. No, they just throw it out. I mean, like, you could be playing as Corrin and, like, they pocket it, and then they throw it back immediately, and you shield it, because it's freaking predictable. You know? That's really what they're going to do usually. Whereas they could, you know, use it out of something. Like, I don't know. Like a forward tilt. Or something. I don't know. I don't know villager combos very well. But I like to experiment with combos, particularly like villager combos. Villager, like pocket combos. Pocket combos are so hype. And they're a lot of fun too. But yeah, like, they don't wait. You know, they're very impatient. And it's over? Is it over? Not yet. That blue Pikmin could have killed him. I think he DI'd it pretty well, actually. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so, like, you know, it could combo the, like, Dragon Fang shot into something, and then use the axe as, like, a punish to get a kill. You know, but they don't do that. They just throw it out immediately. They're not patient with their pockets. Okay, and this is my Wii Fit trainer. Not very good with this character. My friend Mariah mains Wii Fit. Not a whole lot of people you see maining Wii Fit trainer ever. I know John Numbers mains Wii Fit. I think he's like the only Wii Fit player in tournament play that exists. Yeah. I actually had played a match as Wii Fit against somebody else and won, but I was out of replay space, so that really sucked. So I had to, you know, clear out some replays to get this match. And pretty typical, pretty typical for Glory Little Mac. Side being right off the stage. Alright, and now we make our way into the realm of the clone characters, starting with Dr. Mario here. My Dr. Mario is alright. I'd say worse than my Mario, but still, like, it's alright. It's alright. This guy went for grabs a lot. It was annoying. He is an idiot. This was the Little Mac that I just played. And he's just as bad with Samus. Yeah. I think I actually... Yeah, there it is. Oh boy. That was awesome. I think I actually get a kill by reflecting his charge shot because he fires it out like an idiot at a time when he should not at all be using it. You just don't do it like that. I was actually playing Metroid Prime earlier today. I made some good progress. I I'm not great at that game. Not at all great at that game. But I actually figured out that I could adjust the screen brightness. So I was having a lot of trouble seeing in a lot of the areas because that game has a lot of like dark environments. So I was like, oh man, I'm having a really tough time with this. And I got that footstool. Oh boy, that was awesome. I basically like spammed up B at the end too. I was just kind of messing with him at that point. Continuing our quest through the realm of clones, we have Dark Pit. My Dark Pit's actually not too bad. Better than my Pit, I'd say, which is weird, because they're basically the same characters. This Nest player makes a return in the next 2 matches, and I don't remember too much about him. I guess we'll see if he's competent or a complete idiot. My bet is he's kind of an idiot. Not a complete idiot, but, you know, definitely up there. Strong contender. Yeah. Anyways, I was playing Metroid Prime earlier today, and I beat, I don't know, like, I can never, like, keep track of what's a boss in that game and what isn't. I beat what I think is the second boss. I have no idea. So that was nice. And I actually got the Morph Ball Bomb upgrade, and like, I don't know. I've never beaten a Metroid game before. I've played some of Fusion, like a very small portion of Fusion. I was playing it on the GBA emulator, so that can explain why I never went back to it. It's because the controls were awful. Metroid and touch controls do not mix. Let me say that right now. And then I've played part of Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. I beat I think it's the third. I beat the third boss in that game. In Brio. That game, fun, but I'm not too keen on the motion controls. Just yeah. The GameCube controller, much tighter controls. I really like it a lot. With the motion controls, it just seems a bit finicky to me. That might be me personally. There were some people who were like, yes, thank God, motion controls, and they absolutely loved it and went gaga over it. And it worked really well for them. Personally, I'm just not really feeling the motion controls with that game. And then I've also played oh, this little bitch. I've also played Metroid 2, specifically the fan game AM2R, which is, from what I hear, it's not necessarily a true remake in that it has a lot of extra content in addition to the content that was already in Metroid 2. So it still has all the stuff from Metroid 2, but then it also has a bunch of extra stuff. And like, from what I've heard, like, that extra stuff, really cool. I mean, I haven't finished AM2R because my computers got changed. So I can't play it on the other one. That really sucks. So, and I don't think I've played any other Metroid games besides, you know, Metroid Prime. In addition to all the others that I talked about. Yeah, I think that's all of them. I like this series because it allows me to just kind of talk to you guys, you know. But at the same time, sometimes I kind of feel like, you know, everybody's like, oh my gosh, he like rambled on about dumb shit that I don't care about for like 10 minutes. Like, why the hell am I listening to this guy? I mean, you know, I'm kind of like, you know, if it's not for you, I have plenty of series where I don't talk that you might enjoy. So go watch those. And if you don't like those, then go watch something else that you like that's not me. I don't care, you know? Anyways, this is my Lucina. I got a shield break right here, and then I fucked it up. I don't know why I did this. I was an idiot. I think I was... I feel like I was kinda like, you know, the little bitch, like, taunted at me twice in the last match. I'm just gonna, like, let him kind of be afraid of what I'm gonna do to him, and then totally fuck with his mind, and not do anything after that, you know? Because I just kinda want to be an asshole. My Lucina, is pretty good. Lucina's one of my pockets, other one is Marth, so, you know, I guess... kind of just both, but they're pretty much the same character, so I guess it's really just kind of one pocket, maybe. Because Marth mains pretty interchangeably use Lucina for some matchups, and I know why, you know, because they do have slight differences, and those slight differences make them better in certain matchups that the other isn't, and that's fine. I actually think that's great, that, you know, Lucina has that diversity from Marth. Because otherwise, it would just be like, why is she in the game, you know? I mean, she has more diversity from Marth than Pit and Dark Pit do with each other. Because with Dark Pit, all they did was change 2 moves. And then he's got, like, different taunts and a different Final Smash. But, like, that's really, you know... The last 2 things really aren't really, applicable. So, you know, like, that didn't change much with those 2. You just got 2 different special moves. And then Mario and Dr. Mario is basically the same thing, so, you know. Alright, and the last match for this episode with my Shulk. My Shulk is not good. I like Shulk, I like his game. You know, Xenoblade, that is great. One of the best plot lines in a video game, in my opinion. With The Last of Us being a very close second. But not good with Shulk in Smash. I have some friends who are excellent Shulk players. Shout out to Xenoralph. I haven't talked to you in a while, man. Love to play some matches with you again sometime. You know, come back to Smashpedia. You gotta, you know, gotta keep it alive. Yeah. So Shulk, I'm not good with him. I would love to be good with Shulk. I'm not, because Shulk is a fun character to play, in my opinion. Because he's so adaptable, you know? Unfortunately, he does have, like, one of the worst frame datas in the game. His Nair is really good. His other aerials, not so much. His forward is good. But, yeah, like, he has a frame 18 back air. That's stupid. That is stupid slow. I think that's actually, like, one of the slowest moves in the game that's not a special move. Obviously, Ganondorf's up tilt, slowest, non-special move in the game, I think. But yeah, frame 18 back air, and I killed with it just there. So that was nice. Yeah, and then like, Shulk has such linear, hitboxes for his smash attacks, that it can be, difficult to hit with them, and easy to dodge them, because of how linear they are. And that killed His vision is stupid. His counter is absolutely stupid. Yeah, Shulk's a fun character to play as, though. I mean, he's not great. I feel like he could be higher on the tier list, because of how adaptable he is. Like he can be the heaviest character. He can be the heaviest character in the game with his Monado shield art, heavier than Bowser, which gives him amazing survivability. And then, he can kill early with his Smash Monado art. He can break shields like nobody's business with Buster, as well as combo people to hell with it. Because of Buster's decreased knockback, he can combo opponents more easily when he's using it. And then his jump, that's a better recovery. Speed gives him a better approach and better retreat, actually. And actually also helps his combo game a bit, too. Even though it does less damage, he can actually, run up and execute an attack faster than he usually would. And that's why when he isn't using Monado arts that he's so subpar. He's got a poor neutral when he's not using Monado arts, and he is not very fast. I think it's like his fastest move is frame 5. I think that's his jab, actually. Yeah, it would definitely be his jab, because that's like a punch. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like to ramble about characters sometimes, and you guys hate to hear that. Oh boy. Yeah, so next time will be the last episode of my Iron Man. I'm going to be doing the 3 third-party characters that weren't DLC, and then the DLC characters all in one video. So I hope you're looking forward to that. I've had a lot of fun doing this Iron Man series, because now you guys can kind of see me play every character except Yoshi. So if you have like a character that you really wanted to see me play as, you can just watch one of these and you can see me play as that character. And again, if you have any suggestions or requests, just leave a comment. Please, I need comments. Anyways, that's it for this time. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. And until next time, keep on smashing and leave it to Hero Pawn.